Hi guys, so I'm gonna be reading another Wattpad story. The title of the story is TMNT X Male Reader One Shots. So I'm gonna be reading Raph 2012 Raph X Foot Soldier Male Reader. I'm probably gonna do part 1 and 2 because I kind of talk slow, but I also kind of talk fast, and I'm not supposed to be awake right now, so that's why I'm kind of trying to get this over with. So I'm gonna just be reading the prompt that they have. You're a member of the Foot Clan, a highly trained shinobi. At that, when provoked, you tend to lose your temper, just like a certain turtle. You have been instructed to capture. Just one night, you have come across one of the brothers when on patrol with your soldiers. Raphael beats your men, and you hop down to fight him. Long story short, you two find each other interesting. Blades clashed against each other, each of your soldiers promptly losing the battle to the mutant. Sensei Shredder will not be pleased with this. Troubled thoughts lingered in your mind as more of your soldiers fell. I suppose I have to bring him down myself. Quickly you landed next to your fallen men. Anger blazed within your soul, infuriated with how easily they were beaten. So, Raphael dropped one of the soldiers, kicking them aside. You're their leader. I thought Karai was going to show up. Getting the impression he was taunting you, you drew your blade. Karai has other business to attend to, you informed. She preferred to be the one to take down Leonardo. And you? He cracked his neck, twirling his sides in his hands. I prefer to take out whoever I can. It looks like I have to fight the cocky bastard. Who you calling a bastard? He barked, charging at you. Not giving him a chance to land a hit, you dodged and ended up behind him briskly. You knocked your foot onto the back of his knee, pushing him to the ground. Did I strike a nerve? Caught off guard, he propelled you back. Ugh, you hissed as the impact of the blow settled above you. Raph aimed his sights at your shoulders. Adrenaline shot through you, moving you away from the sharpened weapon. Upon missing, Raph cursed under his breath, jumping at you once again. Barely able to get back on your feet, you knocked one of his sides out of his hands. Before either of you could stop, you both launched each other's remaining blades away. Annoyed that you were struggling against him, you tackled him, losing your composure. Minutes went by where it was merely the two of you fighting like children, punching and kicking each other. So much for a Foot Clan soldier, he bellowed, pinning you to the ground. You lost your weapon, and you've lost. Speak for yourself, he hissed, glowering at him. You lost both of your blades. You're beneath me, he taunted, snickering, unable to figure out if he meant figuratively or literally. You gawked at him. I'm not supposed to be flirting with the enemy. You hinted at your position. Once you came to terms with the fact that he wouldn't kill you, you diverted your eyes somewhere else, not being the kind of person to get flustered easily. You contained the red tint that tried to make itself known. Get off me, you're heavy. And let you get back to your weapon? I don't think so. The way his voice had wavered let you know he, too, found the situation embarrassing. However, he refused to move. While the moment lingered, you grew silent. So, what's a pretty boy like you doing with the foot? You expect me to tell you anything? You narrowed your eyes, craning your neck to see his face. I'm no fool, Raphael. Your weapon on the other side of the roof says otherwise. That comment boiled your blood. Aggravation swarmed through you, causing you to throw Raph against the roof, trapping him beneath your arms. You glared at him, though once you saw shock evident on his face, your expression softened. Why is a mutant turtle, of all things, actually kinda cute? Your thoughts were silent with your instinct. Perhaps this once I will let you live, you mumbled, leaning down to the side of his head. I'm Reader. I will see you around." With those final words, you pushed yourself off of him, nabbing your sword. Just as you were about to leave, you faced him. The wind carried the ends of his mask. His green eyes locked on you. Flashing him a smirk, you raced, leaving Raphael conflicted with his thoughts. Raphael's point of view. Raphael returned to the lair, his mind in a haze and his heart thumping wildly. Ignoring the calls of his brothers, he rushed into his room. Once the door was shut, a bright smile sneaked upon his lips as he sat on the bed, and he picked up his pet turtle, Spike. "Hey, little buddy," he greeted. "I met the most amazing guy ever today." So that's chapter 1. Well, that's part 1. I'm gonna read part 2 because it's only 5 minutes, and I'm not trying to make it long, but I'm also not trying to make it short. Trying to get comfortable. Where's part 2? I really like this person's how they write their stories, cause it's really entertaining. So I'm gonna read the prompt again, cause yeah. I liked Raph. Okay, so this is what they said. "I liked Raph, expert shoulder reader. So can I ask something like they met multiple times before and hang out? Raph's brothers don't know, and catching them making out." So I believe this is gonna be the 13 part, or I don't know. You teared across the edges of the rooftop, the wind gently caressing your skin as you waited for a special person. Eager for your arrival, you fiddled with your thumbs or messed with your hair. When would he ever arrive? Thrilled by the sound of footsteps, you rolled around, already knowing who it was. Raphael stood across from you, his arms crossed and a smirk rising on his face. "Took you long enough." You dragged your feet as you approached him. "Where were you?" "My brothers were patrolling tonight, and it took me a bit to lose them," he answered, swiftly tugging you into his arms. I missed you, Ian," he mumbled, wasting no time in kissing you gently. "I missed you too," you breathed out, giving him a second to catch his breath. "We don't have the whole night. My soldiers will be around soon." "I know," he groaned, gazing into your eyes. Speechless, you stared at each other as if there was nothing to say. Neither of you wanted to part again. So you made the most of your time you were given. Without a second more passing, you pushed your lips against his, leaning onto him for support. The warmth of his lips thrusted away every bit of the cold that tried to pull you in its grasp. At your advance, he wrapped his arms around your waist, shoving his tongue into your mouth. Shocked, you stifled a gasp, your body becoming tense from the sudden action. Nonetheless, it was unexpected. However, it wasn't unwelcome. All you wanted was to be close to him, to see him, to feel him, to have him right by your side. "Raphael," you tossed your head back, taking a long, deep breath. Soft lips grazed your neck as you filled your lungs with the cool air of the night. "Shouldn't we stop?" "I don't wanna," he complained, shifting his lips back onto yours. "Raph?" You both froze before craning around to see Leo, Donnie, and Mikey gawking at the scene of their brother all over a boy. "What are you doing? You like boys?" Mikey's jaw dropped. "I thought it was Leo who was going to be the one to like boys." "Can it, Mikey?" Leo shouted, ambling over the both of you. "Really, Raph? You always go about how we can't trust Karai, and here you are swapping spit with a foot soldier." "It's not like that." He rolled his eyes while you watched silently. "It's different." "How is it different? He's not a bad guy. He's disobeying Shredder's orders by being with me." "Oh, sure, Raph." "Sure," Leo remarked, glowering at you. "I'd better go," you suggested, eyeing the leader who so desperately wanted you gone. It was evident in his eyes. "YN? If anyone else finds out, we're both as good as dead." You sighed. paying your heed to Leo. Though he seemed angry, you know Leo was only concerned for his brother. From what I know of you and your family, you have a strong bond and none of you can break. For me, the Shredder is different. He'll kill me if he finds out. But you won't do anything to hurt your brother after what you've seen. No, we won't. Family is more important to me than whatever the heck is going on between you two, Leo snarled, turning to his brothers. We're going back on patrol, and Raph, you better follow. And if I don't, Raph clenched his fist, but you eased his aggravation by taking hold of his hand. We'll find a way. A weak smile crept on your lips as you planted a quick kiss on his lips. Without giving him time to respond, you dashed off the building, heading in the direction opposite of the turtles. Never would you let Shredder find out. Raph was far too important to you. That's the end. I'm gonna be reading more stories from this person, not like the smutty, you can read the 18+ ones on your own. I will show you because I'm reading it on my phone. I just gotta it's from this person right here. If you want to read like the lemony ones, because I'm not gonna be like doing that, but later I'm gonna be doing Bae vs. Leo, ex flirty vigilante male reader, and then part 2 is like a smutty one. So if you want to read part 2, just read it on your own accord. So bye.